gentlemen, we are finally back with Comic Polls Volume 11.
11 of them things.
While I was gone, my good sir here went to Phil's.
Where else would I go?
Spoke to our main man, Brian, and he got us none other than
Space Ghost Volume
Tree.
Volume 3. If you've been following us, you know we started at Volume 1. The thing is, you know how we do over here. Go ahead and know that. We don't just cop one cop.
First, I believe this one is Francisco Martina, the cover art. I know who this one is already. I already know who this one is, trust me. This is Bajorn. Bajorn Perez. That's your man's right there.
Which one's like one of the ones that caught our eye from the beginnings. That's
because it's gritty. Very gritty. Straight to the point.
And the foils are always
I love the foils.
eye-popping.
This one I know for sure is going to be Michael Cho.
That's funny. It's like a pop quiz.
Michael Cho. Cover art by Michael Cho. And last but not least, we have Jay Lee and June.
This one, if I had to pick out of all of them, this one's pretty.
It's giving me Spider-Man.
Pretty awesome.
These are all dope.
And the story continues.
Of course, big shout outs to our boy David Pepos and Jonathan Lau. The story continues, and it's been very spectacular, very roller coaster ride.
Because in Volume 1, we pretty much got the introduction.
Jan, Jace, and Bip.
Dax.
AKA.
After all these years, I finally got to. I finally got his name. Yeah, right.
I never knew his name.
Volume 2, you get more of them bonding, getting more familiarity. While,
actually in action.
While being in action. And 3's even more while introducing another character.
Remember how number 2 ended?
With them finalizing the team.
They got the suits on. I love it. And then we pick up with number 3.
With them still doing their thing, and we get a new character introduced in Widow.
Yeah, and it I don't know if you remember in the story, it's saying like they've been fighting for weeks, trying to find answers to no avail.
And yeah, because of that, it felt hopeless and said maybe we should
team up with a baddie.
I'm not gonna lie, I fell for it for a second. I fell for even when I got to the next page, I was reading the panel. I was like, no way, come on.
Nah, ain't no way. As soon as I saw it, you know what? You know what gave it up for me? It was her perfectly describing how to get into where they were gonna break into.
That pissed me off.
I was like, this sounds way too easy. How do you know all this?
Pissed me off.
How many times have you tried this? You know what I'm saying?
Over there with the corp and stuff. I was like, man.
But whatever. It's dope because it showed you that even though they were desperate, they still found a way to be on top. Jan, I fucks with her.
Yeah.
She came through.
Yeah, she did. There was a moment where I laughed where Space Ghost was like, remember? It was him and Chase.
He was like something about being wrong.
That one. And he's like, you remember what I said? He's like, yeah. He's like, I lied. He said,
I lied. We gotta get out of here. Let's go. Gotta go. And Jan basically.
Jan was smart. She finessed her. She took her band.
What the band that basically? What she call it? I forgot what she called it. But basically, it's her botanist band or whatever the hell it was that basically controlled all of her plants. She took that to mind. Finessed it. Said, yeah, well, guess what? Reverse card. Uno reverse. Uno reversed her. Wrapped her up. Unwrapped Space Ghost and Jace because they were wrapped up. Comes back, said, did anybody call for a superhero or am I too late? I like that little.
And I like they kept it real. They're like, even though the Widow tried to finesse She was like, nah, I'm riding with Space Ghost. Like, what you
Yo, Widow tried to tell her, like, I can give you power. I can give you the world, whatever you want. She's like, no way. Space Ghost took us in.
For real.
Made us part of his team.
For real.
Just because we sided with y'all does not mean I'm about to switch up.
Yep. I like that.
I like the loyalty. I like the team, man. I like the team. I like where we're going with this.
Like I said, I'm interested. Like I said, when we started this issue, I'm interested to see where we're going. I think 4's already out.
It is. We're behind.
Oh, did you read how this ended? Oh, you read.
I did. What happened?
What's his name's out? He's on his way.
Who?
He broke out.
Oh, you talking about what's in? Yes, I did see that. What is his name?
I almost want to say Drax.
Is it Drax? Or are we talking about Marvel? No. Hold on, I got you.
Tell you right now. I was like, yep, it's about to pop off.
Wait, am I tripping?
I tell you right now. I could have swore that's what it said. He left them with the note.
Dear RoboCorp, you're next.
That's what I read. I read right here. Next is you. Zorak. I was right. I was wrong. Zorak's going to be out in part 4.
Oh, right here. Yes. As Space Ghost and his young allies continue to dig into the evils of RoboCorp, a new threat is emerging, one that may prove to be deadlier than all of the galaxy's rogue companies and space pirates put together. Breaking free from their specially designed prison, Zorak and his army of fanatical Zorothians warriors are coming to take revenge on the Guardian of the Spaceways. And as if it wasn't bad enough, our heroes must also face the might of Titanor. Danger and excitement expand like a supernova in Space Ghost 4, all carefully charted away and award-winning David Pepose and Jonathan Lau. I love it. This is great. This is great stuff, man. It's the covers for me, bro.
For the most part, we got.
I kind of want these though. I see what you're saying. We got most of them. This one,
fire. That one.
It's an exclusive. Retail exclusive. We gotta ask him. We gotta ask him if he has it, or if he could get it for us.
But for the most part, we got all the important ones. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's just some don't have the Space Ghost on it. Some are full, some aren't. Black and white. Not really big on the black and white.
But
I think I'm gonna get 4 this week or next week.
Cause I'm interested to see. Like I said, I want to finish it.
Yeah, I definitely.
And you saw the other comics Dynamite's doing. I saw they're doing Thundercats.
Johnny Quest. Yep. They're giving us all the old school Cartoon Network / Boomerang. I like it.
Speaking of Cartoon Network,
the website is gone. Do you know how many hours I put onto that website back in the day? The high scores.
Rest in peace, Cartoon Network. It's trying to scrub the internet clean of its existence. Rest in peace.
That was my childhood.
Cartoon Network, man.
That's crazy. Anyways.
Yeah. And with that said, that was Comic Pools. What issue this was?
12? Or 11? 11? 11
things, man.
I'm getting ahead of myself because next week.
You're already thinking about 12.
We're about to get 4. We're about to get issue 4. But again, thank you, Mr. Pepose and Mr. Lau, for another great issue of Space Ghost. Until next time.